Good day to all. I'm Sharvin Murthy with metric number 280086 going to introduce about this video presentation now. Public sector is important to economies worldwide. It's a political organization that regulates and controls public activity to create a stable, well-run country. In Malaysia, the public sector consists of federal and state government as well as government agencies. Related to that, public sector accounting, the practice of the organization in public sector financial management of 6 statutory bodies which are PRIMA, UTEM, BNM, PL and MARDI will be discussed and explained by me and my fellow friends in coming videos. These 6 statutory bodies have different ways of organization practice within them in 11 aspects. The different way of conducting the organization practices show the depth of the public sector financial management conducted by them. Plus, it also depicts the issues of public sector financial management have been faced by them and the appropriate measure taken to eradicate those issues. Now, I would like to explain about the Board of Directors information of these 6 statutory bodies. For the year of 2019, the information about the Board of Directors of 6 selected statutory bodies are available according to the table constructed above. All these 6 statutory bodies have almost sufficient and proper information about their Board of Directors. On the other hand, the Board of Directors in the public sector has a legal obligation to oversee and uphold organization accountable. Additionally, the Board of Directors must make sure that all rules of laws and morality are upheld and that the company is properly managing its resources and assets. With the lead of the Board of Directors, these 6 statutory bodies are operating according to their instruction. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good afternoon, doctor and my friend. My name is Lim Si Hang and my entry number is 277539, and I will continue for the presentations of Audit Committee and other committee. So based on the table above, the information related to the Audit Committee is only disclosed by UTEM, Bank Negara Malaysia, Perbadanan Labuan and MARDI except for PRIMA and does not record this information. Bank Negara Malaysia is the one who provided the most information about the Audit Committee, such as frequency of meeting, compositions, roles, name and photo. The information about the Audit Committee is very important and should be disclosed in the annual report, as Audit Committees play a crucial role in the financial reporting system by overseeing and monitoring management and the independent auditor participation in the financial reporting process. The corporate participant best suited to carry out that supervision functions can and should be the Audit Committee. So to determine whether the reports are true and reliable, it is vital to comprehend how the management creates the internal interim financial information. Through the table above, most of the statutory bodies disclose the information about the other committee, except for and UTEM do not disclose the information about the Audit Committee in the annual report of 2019. The audit committees included Remunerations Committee, Nomination Committee, Procurement Committee, Risk Committee, Integrity and Governance Committee. The effective operations of the statutory body depends on committees. So in order to write, consider and recommend legislation to the complete membership of the statutory body, committees conduct investigations and hearings to obtain information on local, regional, national and internal issues that fall under their purview. Most of the statutory bodies have disclosure about the Risk Committee. By making risk management the main topic of discussion for these directors during committee sections, a risk committee can help the board give the risk more attention. Additionally, this might provide the management with a chance to conduct the risk analysis and deliver regular reports on risk-related concerns.
Good day, Doctor. My name is Lim Jo Hong and my metric number is 277257. So I will continue for the ethics and value. Okay, so most of the statutory bodies don't have disclosed ethics and value, including code of ethics, ethical culture, core value, share values, and others in their report, which is in year 2019. So, however, universities such as UM and UTEM were disclosing their core value. And Bank Negara Malaysia disclose ethical culture, core value, and share value. So all of the statutory bodies' core rules must be considered. So through the table, able to see that the both of 6 statutory bodies don't have cover for the ethics value. Actually, ethics serve as a bridge between the government and the general population. So the next one we come to the integrity. Okay, so through the table, there was only the Perbadanan Labuan disclosed the most information related to the integrity, and followed by PR1MA and MADI, except for the universities that UM and also UTEM. Okay, and Bank Negara Malaysia does not disclose any information for the related integrity in the annual reports. Okay, so the information on the grounds for maintaining integrity is required to be published in the annual report or financial statement of the organizations in order to fulfill a social responsibility, in order to comply with the disclosure requirements, which are the minimum requirements established by the law or accounting standards.
Greetings, Doctor. My name is Kitashri Supaya and my matrix number is 280326. Now I am going to discuss about the presence of internal control in the selected statutory bodies which chosen by my group members. Internal control refers to the methods that organizations employ to guarantee that their operations are efficient, effective, and in accordance with established laws and policy objectives. Based on the table above, information related to internal control is not disclosed by any of the statutory bodies such as MADI, Prima, Universiti Malaya, UTEM, Bank Negara Malaysia, and Perbadanan Labuan for the year of 2019. There is no information about statement of internal control and separate section on internal control. Now we are going to discuss about the internal audit in all the statutory bodies. Based on the information gathered from all the annual reports in 2019, all the statutory bodies have disclosed information about the internal audit. Prima disclosed more information than the other statutory bodies. The information needed under internal audit is whether the internal audit is a department or unit of function, responsibility of it, explanation about the internal audit function, and staffs under the internal audit function, and separate section in internal audit. In all the statutory bodies, the internal audit is considered as a department except for MATI. Internal audit is a center. Responsibility of internal audit stated clearly in Bank Negara Malaysia's annual report, where the internal audit department needs to provide assurance to the board audit committees on the adequacy and effectiveness of the bank's governance, risk management, and internal control process. Internal Audit Department of Bank Negara Malaysia also conducts regular assessments on the activities of departments and entities related to the bank to identify and address risks. Internal Audit Department also provides quarterly reports to the Minister of Finance. Other statutory bodies, internal audit departments and centers, except for UTEM, are helping its statutory bodies to achieve their objectives and help them to keep their audit reports true and fair view. Internal audit function is to provide assurance and consulting service to add value and improve the stage of operation of the organization, which stated in Prima, and other statutory bodies does not disclose any information about internal audit function, staffs under internal audit function, and separate section on internal audit.
Good day to everyone. My name is Chang Kwong Leong with metric number 280732. We'll continue the presentation with risk management. According to the table, Bank Negara Malaysia and Prima has made a detailed disclosure on the information related to the risk management system, risk department, chief risk officer, and types of risks in the 2019 annual report. This is then followed by UM and UTEM, who disclose few information about the presence of their risk management. whereas Perbadanan, Labuan and MARDI do not disclose any information about their risk management. Statutory bodies are being exposed to a variety of sources of risk that can affect the efficiency of the service delivery system. Therefore, information about risk management should be disclosed in the annual report to enable the users to be well informed and improve the future strategic planning. By looking at the table, most of the statutory bodies including Prima, UTM, Bank Negara Malaysia and Perbadanan Labuan has disclosed the information on the stakeholder relations. Only MARDI, who does not make any disclosure on the stakeholder relations in the annual report for the year 2019. Maintaining a good stakeholder relations with employees, customers, local community and other interested parties are very important for every statutory bodies. Activities such as collaboration with other parties, employee engagement, rewards and compensation for employees and customers' complaints helps to maintain a better stakeholder relations and should be disclosed in the annual report.
Next, I will present about the performance and evaluation. Based on the table above, more of the statutory body have disclosed information related for performance and evaluation, including targeted and achieved key performance indicator as well as outcome and impact of the program in the annual report. However, we found that B&M did not disclose on performance and evaluations. The financial performance reporting and analysis is report on financial achievement and performance containing important information such as financial statistics, financial ratio analysis, and other key financial information including appropriate relevant chart and graph. In additional report on the performance of program, activity, and project carried out by federal statutory body and the subsidiaries must be prepared annually. Each major program, activity, and project should be reported separately. Things that have to be reported including the key performance indicator and federal statutory bodies and a brief analysis of KPI achievement, program, activities, and project implementing during the years and the objectives set as well as outcome and impact of the program, activity, and project. Next is the corporate social responsibility, sustainability, and environment. Based on the table above, we find that all statutory bodies have disclosed of other information related of corporate social responsibility, sustainability, and environment. As stated in the decision chart application of accounting standard by federal statutory bodies, statutory body entity in Malaysia are subject to the statutory body account and annual report at 1918. In addition, such an entity are not required to prepare or submit financial statement under law admitted by the Commission or Bank Negara Malaysia, but it is necessary to follow the Malaysia Public Sector Accounting Standard because this entity have met certain criteria including being responsible in the delivery of service for social benefit and redistributing the income and weight of In conclusion, we found that the organization practice in public sector financial and management of 6 statutory body did not fully disclose as stated in the guideline for the preparation and presentation of annual report and financial statement of federal statutory body. These 6 statutory body have certain advantages and disadvantages in disclose certain information. This Treasury circular is intended to set out the matter which should be disclosed as minimum disclosures requirement in the annual report. This to inform on the accounting standard that need to be adopted by the federal statutory body in preparing financial statement in accounting with the requirement of Malaysia Accounting Standard Board. In addition, it is to ensure that the matter of submitted the annual report and audited financial statement to the cabinet as its presentation in Parliament can be carried out in an ordinary manner and within the stipulated time. In our opinion, the public sector consists of federal and state government as well as government agencies should be adopt the prescribed accounting standard. This is to increase the accountability of Ministry of Internal Affairs and ensure that the annual report and financial statement for each federal statutory body are prepared and presented to Parliament in more orderly manner based on view legislation and in accordance with the prescribed time period. In addition, it also can improve the quality of accounting information in reporting financial statement of federal statutory body and outline the elements that need to be taken into account in preparing of annual report and financial statement by each federal statutory body to ensure reporting federal statutory body is made regularly and uniform.